Greetings, metalheads, and welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Thanks for checking in. So today we're going to be talking about the new Giant album, which is called Stand and Deliver. It's released on the 16th of May on Frontiers Records. Now, I have to say this is one of the best albums the band have done. Check it out, and if you like the previous albums, you're really going to enjoy this one. Now, these guys were originally formed back in 1987, originally by guitarist and vocalist Dan Huff, Alan Pascoe on keyboards, and also Dan's brother David Huff on drums, with Mike Brignardello on bass guitar. Both brothers back in the day were in a Christian rock band called White Heart. In 1989, the band had released their debut album. This was called Last of the Runaways, which is a great debut album. And it was followed by the next album released in 1992. This was called Time to Burn. Two really great albums. Sadly, the band would break up, only to return 10 years later. In 2021, the band had released the album 3, followed by the album Promised Land in 2010. And this would be followed by a shift in time in 2022, and like the new album Stand and Deliver released in 2025. Now, I have to say the band's debut album, Last of the Runaways, is a great debut album. It's a very solid hard rock AOR album. And that could be said for the next album, Time to Burn. Two really good albums. The band came back and did some really good albums. However, I do feel like the new album, Stand and Deliver, is probably one of the best albums they've done since the first album. And with the band's current lineup, we'd have Kent Hill on vocals, we'd have Jimmy Westerlund on guitars, we'd have Mike Brignardello on bass, like I said, and also Dave Huff on drums. Now, this new album has a fantastic production, really solid, crisp, and very powerful. It comes with 11 songs. So I'm going to tell you now what the song titles are for this new album. We'd have It's Not Right, A Night to Remember, Hold the Night, I Will Believe, Beggars Can't Be Choosers, It Ain't Over Till It's Over, Stand and Deliver, Time to Call It Love, Hold On to Your Dear Life, Paradise Found, and also the last song will be called Pleasure Dome. So that's the song titles. So briefly, I'm going to talk to you about the first couple of songs on the album so you can get a gist of the idea. There'll be a link at the end of this album review so you can check out the new single. Thanks for watching. Not to mention that Kent Hill is also in another great band called Perfect Plan. Now, most of you guys have probably got their albums also released on Frontiers. If you've not heard them, they're a great band to check out, folks. Now, the opening track, It's Not Right, a really good, solid song with some fantastic vocals by Kent. The music kind of reminds me a little bit of, like I say, Giant, of course, but it also reminds me of other bands such as Strangeways. Another band that springs to mind is also a Swedish band called Skagarack. Now, I've got to say, this is a fantastic opening song, so if you're going to check out this album, please do check out the opening track. It's called It's Not Right. Next song is called A Night to Remember. This kind of reminds me of an old band from the 80s called White Sister. Now, if you guys have heard the two White Sister albums, you'll know just what to expect. Fantastic band back in the day. Now, I have to say, this album is a mixture of American hard rock AOR with Scandinavian elements. So if you do like the Scandinavian elements of hard rock AOR mixed with American hard rock AOR, this is a fantastic album. This song also has a great chorus and verses. Really well structured, really well put together. Next is the song Hold the Night. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Journey. So if you're a fan of Journey, this is another great band you need to check out. Now, another band that comes to mind when I listen to this song is a band from Sweden called Treat. All in all, this is a really, really good album. It's probably one of the best albums the band have done. Brilliant production, some really well thought out songs, catchy tunes, some brilliant vocals. I'm going to give this album 4.5 out of 5. So if you are a fan of Giant and the previous albums, this is definitely one of the best albums they've done. So go and check out the album Stand and Deliver. It's coming out on the 16th of May on Frontier Records. Thanks for watching, metalheads. Please share this review. Leave comments. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.